Hey y'all, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. PSA Warrior. We're psoriatic arthritis warriors. Anywho, just my weekly update to tell you what's been going on. I'm doing this outside today. It's a beautiful day. The sun's shining, sort of, but the wind's not blowing, and it's pretty nice outside. So I thought I'd sit out on the front porch and talk to you just as if you were here with me on the porch talking with me. Like I said, I keep this channel just natural. There's no editing. It is what it is. I want to talk to you just as if we were just friends sitting here chatting on the porch or whatever. Look, I got my sweet tea. You'll never see me without a glass of sweet tea or a Coke, depending on where I'm going. But when I go to town, I usually try to take a Coke. But you won't see me without a glass of something to drink. But anyway, so this past week was my birthday, and we took a trip. Like I told y'all in the past video that we were going to take a trip to Springfield. We did, and I actually drove the whole way there, which was about 3 hours. I haven't drove that long at one time in quite some time because I get tired real easy, but I did it. And we went to a couple of stores. We went to Buc-ee's and a few other stores, and I ended up um, walking. It was about 4,600 steps, and I was I was really tired, and my back and my knees were starting to hurt really bad. And then I wanted to see just what I could do, so I drove home. We had to make a couple of stops so that I could get out and stretch and, just things like that. But I ended up making it and doing it. And I was really proud of myself. I was really surprised, especially because the night before I didn't get much sleep at all. I was really tired. Um, Anytime that I have to, uh, I know that I have to get up at a certain time, whether it's going to a doctor or anything, I don't sleep very well because I put so much stress and so much pressure on myself because I know that I have to get up and I know that I have something I have to do. And I have trouble sleeping anyway, like I'm sure a lot of y'all do, because I sleep when my body says I can sleep and when the pain allows me. Even though I do take gabapentin at night to try to help me. But whenever I know I have to get up and there's, not a lot of leeway, I just don't sleep well because I'm trying too hard to sleep and I'm trying to force myself to sleep. And plus, I also, if I know I have to be somewhere, I get anxiety because I never know what I'm going to wake up to be, because one day you could be fine and the next day you can't walk. And so when I know I have to be somewhere, I worry a lot more about that and about if I'm going to be okay and not make it and what I'd have to do if I can. And it's just something I'm trying to work through, but I've struggled with this for quite some time. But it is something I'm trying to work through to be okay with and just give myself grace and mercy and say, you know what, it's okay if you can't make it. But I'm not there yet, but I'm trying. But I was able to do it, and I was really happy and I was really surprised. Now, the next 2 days or 3 days now, yeah, I haven't done anything. I've just been so tired. I'm struggling to just get up out of bed, and I do a few chores, laundry, dishes, whatever, but yeah, I'm not doing anything else besides that. I am tired. I'm really tired. It's like I get this one good day and I can do a little more than normal, but there is a price to pay for it, and I have been paying the price for the last 3 days. And so anyway, did uh, we had a really good time, but I've been struggling. Sorry, I have some notes here of what I wanted to talk about, because if I don't, I forget and I'll just ramble about nothing. But anyway, I've been struggling here lately with well, not actually here lately. It's been several years now, but it's really getting really, really bad with some constipation, which is, I know it's kind of, taboo subject, but hey, like I said, I'm real. I'm going to keep it real, and it is what it is. And, but anyway, I know that it's from the medications that I take and also, the disease itself, but so anyway, I've been kind of struggling with that. I've been trying some different things and some different over-the-counter meds, trying to, some stool softeners, and that didn't help or do anything. So I've got an appointment actually Tuesday with the doctor. I'm going to talk to him about if there's something that I can do to try to help, because it's really starting to get to where it's pretty bad. I mean, like I said, hey, I'm going to keep it real. I mean, I'm going to keep on pooping maybe once a week, and I know that's not healthy, so I'm going to talk to him about that. And I'm still struggling with the back pain. Lord have mercy, this back is just not easing up on me. And I've been diagnosed with AS several way back when I first was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis. They said I had AS too, and but it's just, oh my goodness, it is just something fierce. Usually it bothers me every once in a while, and I can be okay and be good, rest, and it'll go away. But man, it's like this one's been going on for about 4 weeks now, and it's just not letting up. I mean, I go in the kitchen and I can stand for maybe like 15-20 minutes trying to cook dinner, and I got to go sit down because it just gets to hurting so bad. And then I'll go sit down for a little bit, then I get back up, and if I stand too long, man, I get profusely start sweating. My head will start, I mean, I'll sweat so bad I'll have water dripping off of me, and it don't matter if it's 10 degrees outside or 100. It doesn't matter. It's not heat related. It's my back, because when I go sit down, it goes away. And I know this, and I know that, I know what it is. But we've been kind of a little busy here lately. Our daughter's wanting to have a little garden this year, and so we've been trying to work on that a little bit. And I have been bending over a little bit more than I usually do or need to do, which that's on me, and that doesn't help it at all by any means at all. But I just, plus all the walking, on Tuesday, it didn't, it just, like I said, it doesn't help it at all. But I'm trying to learn to adjust and live with learn different things, do this, don't do that. Maybe I could do this better or that better. Just like the trip I took, I was thinking that day, I thought, I got to start doing things differently. I need to start learning how to do things that accommodate my disease, even if it doesn't sound logical, or if it's not the way that I've always done it, or what normal people do. I have to understand that that's not me. And if it means that I have to take a 3-hour trip from home that's only 3 hours, and I have to stay overnight to make it a little less stressful and a little more easier on me, then that's what I have to start doing. And this is the same thing with my back, is I'm still just learning what I can't do, how far I can go, shouldn't go. I am resting a lot more than I used to. I am sitting a lot more than I used to. I still try to get up. I have a smartwatch most of the time I wear. I don't have it on right now, and I try to make sure I try to get in 2,000 steps a day at least. Some days better than others, but it all just depends on the back and stuff, and my shoulders. I'm gonna talk to the doctor when I go, but it might be time to get another shot. I haven't had any. I've been in a year. I've been trying. I was getting them like every 2 or 3 months, and this past year I've had a lot of stuff go on. We moved, and my mother passed away, and just a lot of stuff has happened. And sorry about the car going by, but anyway, but I've been fighting my shoulders for several months now, and they're just not letting up. I put some topical stuff on them, and it does seem to help me a little bit, because it's way down deep inside of there. But lifting my shoulders, my range of motion is starting to deplete and things. So I'm gonna talk to him when I go Tuesday, talk to the doctor about it. It might be time to just get me another shot, put in there, in both of them. And I'm getting to a point where I can't do the knees anymore, so I'm about ready to have to get another shot in those as well, and then probably just put one in the hips, in each hip too, and that should help my back. It does sometimes. It does help. Sometimes it'll bleed over or guess. I really don't want to get a shot straight in my back. That just scares me. And just the idea of you putting a needle back there just terrifies me. But it might be something that I have to look into. Might reach a point where I don't have any choice but to do it. But right now, I'm trying to find other ways to get around that. But it's just, right now, I don't know if it's the weather or what's going on, but man, these joints are just, I got them all hurting. And it's probably, a lot of it is the stress. Is not helping either. There is definitely a lot going on right now in my life, and I'm trying to weed through it and everything. I mean, I was telling my daughter this morning, it's like, I feel like right now I'm just at a point where I just want to run away from life and just escape everything, but the only problem is I can't escape this. This is going to go with me. So I know that I've got to just chill, calm down, just, learn to roll with some things, let some things go, and I'm working through all of that. And I know that doing that's going to help, hopefully, a little bit too. But it's not all stress related, but stress does aggravate the disease. But the disease is not because too much of stress, but it does aggravate it, and I know that too. And like I said, I'm working on that. But anyhow, I just wanted to give y'all a quick little update. Like I said, I try to keep these not too long, because everybody's just got a few minutes in the day, and I know we're all busy and we got things going on. But like I said before, I know these aren't fancy, and I'm not looking to be. All I'm trying to do is help people, or not necessarily help people. I'm really kind of helping myself actually, but because I don't know what a life is like with this. I mean, like I said, you can read things about the disease and they'll tell you all about the disease. You can read things that these actors who take or these advertising people who take these shots and Humira and all that stuff, and they'll tell you, oh, you take this and you'll be, perfect. And that's not true either. Oh my gosh, I've done methotrexate, I've done Otezla, I've done leflutamide. I, I have stopped short. I have not done what I call the big biologics, Humira and all that stuff. I have not done that because, honestly, they terrify me. I'm sure that there are good, and I'm sure they do help people. And I know I've known some people that have taken it, and it nearly killed them. And I've known some people that have taken it, and it helped them. It terrifies me, the side effects and the cancer. I ain't gonna lie, that stuff just terrifies me. The disease won't kill me, that will. And I've just not got myself to that point to go there yet. I may one day. I may get bad enough, may hurt enough, may get to a point where, I'm desperate enough and I do it and I roll the dice. But I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to give up trying to do it without it yet. And so I'm going to keep on trying. But yeah, it is a struggle. But I'm just trying to learn, and I want to learn from other people. I want y'all to see what my life's like, what my daily life is like, good, bad, the ugly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm not gonna try to paint my life as to be something great and magical and wonderful. I mean, I struggle. I struggle to get up out of bed. I struggle to find things to do. I struggle with peace. I struggle with purpose. I struggle just, I mean, it's trying to create a totally new life when you've lost. I tell my husband all the time, it's kind of like a paraplegic, God forbid when something happens and someone becomes paralyzed, the life as you knew doesn't exist anymore, and you have to create a new life for yourself. And that's what I've been trying to learn to do. I fought the disease for years. I fought it. I thought I could just try harder, move harder, do more. It would go, I would be fine. It'd go away. Then I spent years fighting it, trying to find a magic pill, a magic potion thingy, so to speak, that would just make it all go away, make me be able to be normal and go back to the life as I knew it. And now I'm to the point where I'm beginning to learn to accept it. And with acceptance, and I'm also trying to create and build a new life. And that's where I'm at right now on this journey. I've had this disease for 12 years, and I have fought everything since the beginning, like ain't nobody's business. But now like I said, I'm beginning to enter the stage of acceptance, and with that, trying to build a new life. And then that's where y'all come in, is because I want to see what other people, is your daily life like mine? Do you struggle like me? And is what I'm going through, hey, it doesn't seem normal when you compare it to the world, but yet it is normal with people who are like me, who have the disease like I do, with the psoriasis on top of it. Like I said, I have palmar pustular. I don't know if you can see or not, but I have it really bad on my hands and on my feet. I've got big cracks on my feet and stuff. They look as bad or worse than my hands, and I do have it on both hands. And when you take your hands and you lose pretty much lose your hands and your feet, I mean, it really inhibits things a lot more, especially your hands. I mean, you know, it's hard to do anything without using your hands. I grip anything, I pull, it rips my skin, it bleeds. I mean, and then it takes several days for it to heal back, and it's really sore. And yeah, it's a mess. But anyway, like I said, I'm just wanting to learn, and maybe I'm just wanting to learn that, hey, you know what, I'm okay. I'm normal for what it is, and there's nothing, you know, wrong. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong, but this is just how it is, and I'm not the only one out there. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. I don't know. Like I said, I'm real. I'm just keeping it real. There's not gonna be any editing. I'm not looking to what, you know, anything. I'm just trying to be real with you and talk with people just as if everybody was here with me. I just know that this is the only way that I can connect, because it's not like you can go out to town and, you know, go around, hey, do you have psoriatic arthritis? Hey, do you have psoriatic arthritis? Hey, you know, it's hard to find people that have this disease. And so I just, you know, I just want to see what everybody else goes through too, and maybe you feel like I do, and this will help you to see that, hey, you're not the only one out there. I'm here too. I'm right here. I'm struggling. You know, I'm going through it too, just like everybody, you know, just like you. But anyway, like I said, I better get off here because I ramble. My husband tells me all the time I talk all the time. I could talk somebody's head off, but that's just me. But anywho, I don't want to keep these too long, and like I said, I will see you all next week. And hey, if the weather's good, you know, we're coming into spring and summer, I'll be out, maybe out here on this porch. I kind of like this. But anyway, and if the till then, you know, y'all just take care, keep fighting, don't give up. Trust me, I've tried many times to give up. My personality, I'm a type A. I just couldn't do it, but I tried. But don't give up. We're gonna figure this out, and as I continue on my journey, I'm gonna take y'all along with me, good, the bad, the ugly. I mean, I'm not gonna hide nothing. But anyway, y'all take care. Till I see you next time. Thanks for watching, and please, you know, just drop me a comment, subscribe, whatever. Let's just hang out and chat. That's all this is. I just want to hang out and chat. That's all I want to do. And who knows? We may make lifelong friendships out of this with some, you know, people. So, and I hope so. I really do. I don't have a lot of friends because I can't do a lot of stuff anymore. And so I can't get out there and do what everybody else does. And that kind of, you know, puts a strain on things. So, anyway, like I said, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And for listening to me. And I will see you guys next week. And until then, please take care and know that I care too. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.